the guys we work with. And if it wasn't for good guys to work with, there's no way you could work down in this area.
Nikki!
Yes.
How are you?
What?
How are you doing? Did you stay dry last night?
No, I'm soaking wet, I'm hungry, I'm cold. It was
Pretty
so
stormy, eh?
awful.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Hey, what exactly is this?
It's a buggy, something buggy. Are you guys filming all this? Me waking up?
Yeah.
Oh God, you're awful.
You been staying here for a while, Nikki, or?
What?
You been staying here for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna put in a bit of a donation for me. Are you guys, please?
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to backpackers right now. I've been trying to get into detox. I can't get it. It's just
What happened
hopeless.
with methadone?
The methadone, I can never stay there long enough to, I mean, it's like I go down there. Twice I've been there and I wait for half an hour, then I just can't stay in more.
Can we get you something to eat or something?
Well, I'd rather just get, if you gave me some money, they will give me a few bucks or anything.
Why don't you come with us for a bowl of soup there?
No, because I want to go up to the hospital. I certainly didn't know when I was 15 years old and that somebody stuck the first needle in my arm that it was as addictive as it is. And I mean, it was a joke. It was a game. And I mean, I had a 39-year-old inject me with the first shot of cocaine I ever had when I was 15 years old. And I swear to God, if anybody did that to my kid now, I'd probably have their fingers broken once a week and continually do it. And when they healed up, do it again. I mean, that's just the way I feel.
So this guy actually stuck the first needle in your arm. Was that the first time you used drugs? Was it actually intravenously?
Absolutely. Yep.
How old are you?
40 years old. And I've used drugs since I was 15, and I've got probably 2 years in that whole time, if we total up the straight time, 2 years that I've been straight out of that 40. So I've used drugs for more than half of my life.
When did your parents find out you were using drugs?
My mother started getting suspicious because I left home for longer than I was supposed to. My marks in school went right down the toilet. And then she found me in Deep Cove in a house, and she was looking through the windows, and everybody was like passed out, kind of high. And that's when she found out for sure. She put me on a plane to England and took me to England, and we stayed there for a couple of months.
Where in England?
With my relatives down in the south of England. And then she was going to leave me there to go to a private school. And I talked her out of it. I said, no, I'll be fine. I can go back to Vancouver now. And when I got back here, within 3 days, I was back with the same guy.
Yeah, right. So essentially, once they found out, they tried to...
They did everything. I mean, they've sent me around the world. I've been to Hawaii 6 times. I've been to England 6 times. I've been to Greece, Italy, France.
Why don't you think it worked?
Oh, I think that you have to get to the point where you really, it's either you're going to die. I mean, I want to. If I had a choice between $1 million and never wanting to do cocaine again, I would choose the never wanting to do cocaine again.
Right.
Like, part of me wants to quit, wants to stop, but I think that it's almost like I have 2 personalities. Even when I get up in the morning, I don't want to do drugs, but part of me does. And that part overtakes the part that doesn't.
And like it all started off like with curiosity and experimentation, and you know, and like I never even heard the word addict or addiction or anything like that until it was all done, like all happened, you know. And everything, like first it was the alcohol, you know, like as a teenager, and then it was the pills and cocaine and heroin, and you know what I mean, like it just progressed, and the addiction progressed, and you know, I was trying more things and doing more things, and the frequency more, and you know.
And are you using now?
No, I'm not.
Not chipping?
No. No. It's been tempting. Not so much to do what I was doing before that, but like, you know, like I just feel like my nerves are really bad and stuff like that. Like, you know, like I've almost been pretty tempted. Like, you know, like if I had a couple of Valium, I would probably take them all, you know.
I thought to myself, you idiot, what the hell are you doing? You're that close to death, and you're back down here all over again. Because I heard he had got himself cleaned up and he was going through rehab and everything else. And if he's down here, I don't care what he says. He's using again. We don't want to be zipping you up in a body bag.
No, I don't want to be getting zipped up either.
We got a Christmas gift for you, Nicola, from
No way.
came by our
From Santa!
from all the
You don't look
guys.
like Santa, though.
You didn't have a house,
Dressed
so you had to
the
come by
wrong
our
color.
place.
I'm sucking my stomach in. I kind of do
You're
look like
sucking
him a
your
little bit.
stomach in like...
You know somebody who does look like me.
Yeah.
He wears a girdle.
Hey,
He calls it a
tell
bulletproof
my
vest. It's
secrets.
not a bulletproof vest, guys. You fell for that long ago. Oh, wow.
This is from all the guys that are doing the film project.
Can I open it?
You sure can fly at it.
Man, oh man, wow. Thank you, guys. This will be the Christmas present.
Well, we appreciate all your help.
Now, an ounce of heroin would be really, really appreciated.
I'll have to guess.
No, just... Oh, by the way, you guys don't have any cigarettes today. I am desperate for a cigarette.
Well, you never know what Santa's brought you.
Oh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Santa is a mind reader. There's no flies on Santa Claus, are there? Thank you, Sandy. Wow. Chocolate? The chocolate addicts? Oh, my God. This is so perfect. I can't believe it. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, guys. You have got you guys have got good taste. You know what? You're gonna get a hug.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. And you're getting one too. I don't care. Merry Christmas. Thank you,
Have a
guys.
good Christmas,
this
Nicola.
is too great. This is everything. You know, every single thing you pick is almost like you picked it for me. How did you
It's
know?
almost like we know you.
It's almost like you know me.
Well, I'll plan this home so we don't have to chase her down.
How you doing, Miss Norris? Merry Christmas.
This is his favorite album.
Gary, how are you?
You know Randy Miller? Yeah. Have you seen him?
I haven't seen it today.
Okay.
You never know, maybe he's with his family. His brother found him, right?
Let's check down here.
Dr. Bruce, telephone, please. Dr. Bruce, telephone, please.
Hey, Randy.
Randy! Oh, hi guys. How
Merry
you doing?
Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas. Got a few things for you.
Got you a Christmas present, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How long you been in here?
Couple days, I think.
Couple of days. Yeah, I haven't seen you. We were looking for you.
Yeah.
You want a hand there? How you dealing with not using it?
Well, you got that methadone on it.
Oh,
That helps.
that helps a lot.
When I first started working down here, I met Randy right away, and I've known him for 10 years. For the first several years, I just considered him a bit of a street derelict, actually possibly a lunatic, because I saw him when he was coked out and in a complete disassociative state. But then people started telling me and filling me in on a bit of his background for sports and athletic accomplishments, and I actually couldn't even register that. I mean, it was a phenomenal story to me that he was actually a very talented athlete.
He was an aspiring hockey player as a young man, 16, 17 years old, playing in a very competitive league, possibly looking towards NHL someday. Sounds like he had some problems with his family, specifically maybe his dad, as well as he liked to party.
Do you think that drugs are kind of a slow form of suicide?
Yeah, I think it might be something like that. I mean, I was doing it, and I'd say to myself, well, why am I doing this? Why am I torturing myself? There's got to be a reason. I keep looking into that and thinking, still haven't found the answer.
What was it like, Randy, when we brought your brother down to meet you and you found out for the first time that you had some nephews